What's up, guys? Pypo bringing you a video today, leveling my warriors. Got into this run here a bit late. Everyone else is already down here, as you can see. Had to grab the quests, and of course they don't want to wait for the tanks, so now someone's dead. Right as I get here, fucking that's what people do, though, man. I find when I'm tanking, people play like I do. Like when I'm tanking, like a lot of the times, it's a real issue. Does that spawn someone, or is that... Yeah, there we go. It's a real issue, like, when people play like I do, which is, like, when I'm on my warrior hunter, I'll just pull shit, because I know I can kite and do stuff like that. The problem is a lot of people in these groups don't know how to stay alive, so they'll just fucking get killed over and over again. God, it's fucked, man. Yeah, it's fucked. Like, if you don't know you can solo this shit, don't fucking pull it. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, what I want to talk about this video is... I'm actually doing a leveling video, because you can probably hear my voice is like a little bit hoarse and shit. I've been trying to record a video all day, and unfortunately, fucking just 24/7. It's just weekends, man. Weekends on Horde is bad. It's not good, like in any stretch of the imagination. You do not win BGs on the weekend as Horde. I don't know what it is. I mean, if I got in a group with people, I probably would win, but I was trying to do some solo runs, just chill out, do some solo runs, whatever. And yeah, we lost. We lost and we lost and we lost. So I just gave up and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll make a leveling vid and talk about what I want to talk about with you guys." So what I want to talk about is actually tattoos, which is about a weird topic, but yeah, is this not gonna go down? Oh, that's weird. I thought those things went down when you fucking... Yeah, that's weird. Got a rare here. I'll pick him up on the way back there. So I want to talk about tattoos, and basically I want to get a tattoo. I've wanted to get a tattoo for a while, but what I was thinking of getting is like really big and kind of scary. So I didn't want to do it first. A lot of people tell me not to do it first. They want me to get like a sleeve or something first, like try out something else. Basically, the idea I had was to have this big, huge back tattoo of basically like the Four Horsemen. It's the Four Horsemen like spawning out of a demon gate, and they got like on their horseback with this huge fucking armor on. They all look awesome. Like Pestilence looks fucking amazing. God damn. And you just look sick. It just looks sick. Like it's the kind of the thing is I saw the picture online and like it looked so good to me that I was immediately like I want to get that as a tattoo. But other than that, I want to get a sleeve first. I think like if I get a sleeve first, at least then I know what it's like getting a tattoo. I can be prepared for it. I can do that kind of stuff and be ready for it. But a lot of but it's hard to think of what you want for a sleeve because the sleeve is something people are gonna see like 24/7. You know what I mean? It's going to be out there. So, I mean, I don't really care what the fuck people think. It's just that if it's something that is going to be open to the public, I want it to be an expression of myself. So, of course, I was going to get something gaming related. But obviously, I hate the idea of getting a tattoo that everyone else has. You know what I mean? I don't understand when people go and get these, like, tattoos of people with, like, Chinese writing and all the shit. Everyone has it. Everyone has it. Why are you doing this? Like, the reason I thought of tattoos again today was because my mother and sister got a tattoo, and they get like the names of their grandkids and like nieces, nephews, or their kid. Like they got that stuff put on their arms, which it's like okay, fair. That's something you'd get a tattoo for, right? Like it's like a personal thing. You want it on your body, and like it's like a homage to the fucking children, whatever. You know, that's completely fine. I'm completely cool with it. But I hate like this, like for instance, like tribal tattoos. Every single dude that like does a little bit of lifting, like for some reason goes and gets a tribal tattoo. I don't understand why. It makes no sense to me. But it's like just be unique. Be unique for fuck's sake. I don't understand why everyone feels the need to copy someone. Like you're not like what? Why? I can't get over it. I just honestly don't know why. There's just no reason for it. Like obviously, like you can like respect someone. You can get ideas from other stuff that like people do. You know, be like, oh, what this guy just did is cool and blah blah blah. But I'm like, don't copy them. Like, cause you're not them. Like, why are you trying to be them? Be yourself. Be the best you can be, not some other fucking kind of trying to copy some motherfucker. Like, it's so stupid. Anyway, so what I was gonna do was I had this idea, and I don't know if anyone else has done it. And this guy just dodged. Look at this guy dodging. That guy just dodged so much shit. Anyway, so I got the idea to do this kind of like gaming tat. I don't know what pattern I'd have in between the pictures that I'm thinking of, but I got these kind of cool like pictures maybe. So what I was thinking of getting is like classic gaming icons, say like Mario, Link, Sonic, and then something newer that I really like for instance Sora from Kingdom Hearts, or maybe Cloud even from Final Fantasy, something like that. I was thinking about getting like those four images somewhere around my arm. but having them changed into like an evil personification. So kind of like Mario would be like almost realistically looking Mario, and not only looking realistic. He has like a cigar coming out of his mouth. He has his face has got like really dark shadows around his eyes. Maybe there's even a little bit of drool dripping out of his fucking lip, and he has like a pipe in his hands, and like the pipe is like got a little bit of brain and blood on the end of the pipe and shit like that, or like yeah, like shit like that. From the idea of that also done for the other characters, and then the actual tattoo and pattern around it. Oh, we got some gargoyles up here. Who's he talking? The actual pattern and like around it also being like a dark and like evil kind of pattern. I just don't know how you'd work it. I just don't know how you would work it. That's the thing. I really wish that I could draw, because I would just draw that and like get all these pictures down, and do all that kind of shit. Like get into it and fucking just do it, man. Like I never, when I was in school, like you used to get forced to do art. Like they would force you to do art. You just had to do it, and it was like part of the thing that this made you do for some reason. I don't know why. Why is art important? Why is art important? There's so many things they could teach you in school, but instead they teach you stupid shit like art. Like drawing a picture is not gonna help me in any way through my entire life. Like obviously, like if there's a kid that's skilled in that area naturally, or it's what they want to do, give them the resources to do it. But don't force it upon other kids who are never gonna use that information. Like it's just super weird to me. Anyway, and in the class, like I couldn't draw for shit, man. I couldn't draw like if my life depended on it. I couldn't draw anything. The only thing I used to draw was like dicks in people's fucking school books to piss them off. Like that's all I could draw was a fucking dick and balls. But if I had to draw anything else, if I had to draw a face, I couldn't even get like the measurements right. Like their eyes were like on his fucking forehead or some shit like that. I'm terrible at drawing. And but I had a friend in in that class called Fitzy, and Fitzy was just this fucking awesome drawer. I don't know how the fuck he did it. Every single time. And fuck, the thing is, not only did he not pay attention in art class, he skipped it as much as he possibly could. But then when it came to like actually doing something like that he had to do, like to get forced to do to pass it or whatever, he just quickly draws something and look fucking amazing. And it's like, what the like, absolutely no effort required, just drew it. And it's like, I just wish I had that ability simply for the fact that I could design my own tattoo. Because the image in my head of this tattoo looks amazing. You know what I mean? Like the image in my head, it's like so good, but I cannot put it on paper. I just cannot do it. I wish there was like some machine out there that could just suck my memories out of my fucking skull so I could get it down on a piece of paper. Because honestly, like it looks awesome like in my head when I'm imagining. But of course, then you don't even know. Sometimes like a thought or personification that you put on like an object isn't as good as the actual thing once it's like everything is fine in theory. You know what I mean? Like once everything, like when you think of something, it's like, yeah, that sounds about right. Like yeah, that'd work. In theory, everything's fine. Once it's like you put it into prac and you actually do it, it's like a lot of times you find errors, you find shit you didn't think about. There's like actual laws of physics involved that, you know, it has to wrap around your bicep and your arm and your forearm and shit. You need the 4 people to be placed around it. Like I don't know if 4 is too much. Should it only be 3? Should it be 2? Maybe I need 5. Maybe there's too much space. I need another character. You never know until you're fucking there and doing it. And I just got stuck in a box. Ah shit! Fuck! I'm literally stuck in a box. Come on, come on, come on. Oh god, oh god. Oh fuck me in the... Jesus, Pypo, you're stuck, man. I'm stuck in a box. How did I do this? Maybe I walk... I'm stuck in a box. Oh my god. How did I do this? What the fuck is happening right now? I'm glitching through existence. I'm glitching through existence. And by the way, fucking... when I'm making these videos, if you whisper me, like, as you can probably see in my chat, every now and then I'll get a whisper, and I'm not replying. If I don't reply, usually it's because I'm recording. That's all it is to it. And I cannot get out of this box. I'm fucking stuck in a box. Oh my god. This is fucked, actually. Maybe I can charge that guy? Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, you cannot stop me, Mr. Box. You cannot stop me, sir. No box will hold me back from my destiny. How did I do that? Look at that gap in there. I charged through that shit. I'm a huge fucking orc and I charged in the boxes. God damn, son. By the way, when you're doing this, go around and pick up the crates, because the next part you'll need them. And this guy's saying 1 sec. Why 1 sec? Just resin. I'm waiting, dude. Yeah, so basically what I want you guys to do is, I mean, if you can draw and you could draw something up for me and like put it on like an image site and just give me a link to like look at it, that would be amazing. But I know like I doubt there's many people out there with like the ability to do it. Like especially since I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I don't expect anyone else to know. But I want like the ideas and experience of people who have tattoos already. They're just trying to like tell me their stories, tell me their tats, tell me if you got like a mistake, if it's something you didn't want to get but you got it. Tell me if you regret it. Tell me if just tell me everything. Just tell me literally everything about you getting a tattoo because I'm super interested in that. Like I don't have, like I have my mother and my sister who have got a tattoo before, and they're my only like point of reference as far as tattoo goes. I've never talked to anyone who's got like a sleeve or any kind of large tattoo. All they have is like little bits of writing and I think like little bits of pictures around the writing to pretty it up. Like that's all. Like that's literally all the experience and like knowledge I have is based off what they do. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, I don't understand. Like, what is with people trying to copy other people? Like, I understand the idea of like wanting to be someone because you think their life is better than yours, but I never understood the idea of not wanting to be unique. Like, I think something like people lack and like don't understand is that the reason that person is successful is because he's being himself. Like, if that guy was copying someone else, there's no way he would be successful. Like, there's just no way that would be a thing because there's already that person out there. There's already that dude out there doing that exact thing with the exact same personality, being exactly who he is because he's just copying them. So how do you think you're going to copy him and get just as successful and like take over his place? Like that's not a thing that'll happen. Like stop trying to copy it. God, like be yourself and you'll do just fucking fine, man. And the problem comes with I think it's like people wanting to fit in or caring what other people think. Like, I couldn't care less what people think, to be honest. Like, that's the whole reason I would want to get this tattoo is because it's me, you know what I mean? Like, the whole gaming thing, the whole, like, maybe a bit of a Sora, maybe a bit of Cloud. Like, some of my favorite games, like, game characters and shit. And I would get something WoW related on there, but the thing is, WoW, there's not really an image that represents WoW to me. You know, like, if I got my big cow Tauren, not only would that be an ugly motherfucker, but, like, I was human, like, literally a month ago. And I might race change later on. I might change back to Alliance, who knows? You know, so I don't want to get a Tauren and then like, maybe my account gets banned. Who knows? And then for the rest of my life, I have a fucking cow on my arm. God damn. And I'm like, I don't give a shit about explaining it to people. Like, if you have the other people on there, it's like, whatever. Like, I like gaming. There you go. That's my explanation to people. It's like, I like gaming. There you go. That's all you need to know. If you don't know who the characters are, who gives a shit? I'm not gonna go through it with you. This is just who I like. If you do like it, fuck me. That'd be awesome. Could you imagine someone coming up and complimenting you on your tattoo? That'd be awesome. That's another thing that I'm kind of worried about is actually going, because I can't imagine many people who do tattoos actually know gaming characters. That might just be me being stereotypical. I mean, there's so many people that game these days that I'm sure there'd be some out there who know what the fuck they're talking about and what I'm talking about. But I'm also sure that like I live in a small bush town of Australia. You know what I mean? If I go to like a local tattoo shop, none of these the tattoo artists probably shit, but it's probably fucking that guy that's never played a video game in his life. You know what I mean? That's knowing my luck as well. It'd definitely be some guy who doesn't even know who the fuck Mario is, or like oh man, you know what would piss me off? If I go there, I'm explaining to him like I want Link, I want Mario, I want Sonic, I want Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and he goes, "Who's Link?" And I'm like, "He's the main character out of Zelda." And he goes, "Oh, you mean Zelda?" God, I would immediately, I just walk out. I just walk like, God, that would piss me off. Like, I'm about to have a guy fucking tattoo Link on my arm, and he's calling him Zelda. God fucking damn it. That would be some bullshit. Like, I'd understand that for someone like Sora. Like, Sora is like Kingdom Hearts isn't that huge of a game. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. But, like, fucking Zelda is a huge game. But every single person makes that misconception of it, like, Zelda is Link. Like, the main protagonist is Link. Like, no, it's, like, well, yeah, it is Link, but like, why? Like, you're just naming the name of the game and applying it to the character. I mean, it's an easy mistake to do if you've never played the games. You're not like into them that much. But man, what is with that weird gaming culture, like gaming girl culture? That completely just reminded me of this. Of those girls like calling themselves nerds, and they'll be like, "Oh, I was fucking playing Zelda today, ha ha ha, such a nerd, lol." Or like fucking, oh, laid in bed for 2 hours playing a video game. Geek hashtag. Man, that shit makes me laugh. That is, I don't understand, like, when did being a nerd, being a geek become so desirable that people start to pretend to be them? And not only are they pretending to be them, it kind of shits on their, like, the community. Like, not only are you, like, not actually a nerd in any way, shape, or form, you're kind of, like, being a retard and acting stupid, which is completely opposite of what being a nerd is. Like, I don't know, it's fucking weird. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain if a girl's interested in gaming. I just didn't like exaggerations by any stretch of the imagination. If you exaggerate anything, I'm pissed off with you. Like, fair enough if you're telling a story or you're telling a joke and you exaggerate it to make it more funny or more interesting. But if you're just, like, telling someone about your life and you're, like, fucking exaggerating the fact you did something, it's like, just tell me what happened. I don't need your bullshit. God damn. And how'd that guy just die, by the way? Did he just get one shot? Jesus Christ. I don't know what's happening here. Is that the same guy outside every single time? I think it might be, actually. I don't know. That's how you usually... I don't know. I don't know how they keep getting aggro. It's a good question. You get a resume there. God, I'm doing so much damage. I wish I had damage meter. What is with damage meter has been bugged. Been bugged for me this whole fucking time. There's the res. If he pulls out a Void Walker and says fucking I'll swap pet and it's a Void Walker, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off, sir. Oh, not to him. God damn. I'll switch pet to help hold aggro. I hate that shit. Man, I never used to understand why people got so mad about fucking a tank, a pet using taunt abilities, because like it's just taking some health. Man, it pisses me off now. Now that I'm doing some tanking, I'm like, turn your fucking pet taunt off, you bitch. God. Fuck, it's annoying. It's annoying. God damn. But yeah, that's just the way it goes, I guess. That's just the way it goes. And we're gonna run back. Vibration wants to do some BD or something. I'll maybe do some later. But yeah, man, I don't understand, like... I've never understood that. Like, why do you not want to be unique? And it pisses me off even more when it's not about being unique, it's about, like, a following. Like, Justin Bieber is a prime example of just a kid who really shouldn't be famous based on his actions. Like, he seems like an asshole. Like, when you look at, like, what he's done and, like, the way he acts around people... Like, in the public image, he is an absolute asshole and a cunt. And yet, there's all these, like, little girls that, for some reason, follow him, like, almost like if Justin Bieber asked him to jump in front of a car, they would jump in front of a car. I don't understand, like, is it, like, an intelligence thing? Is that what it is? It's like, is it, like, they need someone to follow and someone to love, otherwise they can't function? Is it like a Jesus thing? Is it like the same thing as like having to believe in a god to believe there's something higher in life? Is Justin Bieber a god to them? Like, I don't understand that shit. God damn. It's I don't understand any of that stuff. Like, I understand, like, being interested in someone. Like, for instance, I'm a fan of some people, but the way I use the word fan is completely different to the way other people use fan. Like, I would probably never even want anyone's autograph in my life. Like, I don't love anyone enough to be like, I need you to sign this piece of paper so I can hang it up on my wall and know this man wrote on a piece of paper that I now worship. Like, that to me is absurd, sir. Like, why? Why is that a thing that you want and need? Like, it's weird. Like, if I ever met someone that I liked and, like, enjoyed their work, I'd give them a compliment, probably saying, hey, man, like your stuff, good work, and maybe shake their hand. Because me being a fan of someone is more like me respecting them. Like, I'm a fan of a lot of fucking people because it's just, all it means is I respect them. I respect their work. I respect what they've done. I respect their point of view on life. I respect their opinion. But to be an actual fan of someone is weird. Like, especially since it's like, a lot of people are a fan of Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan is like this asshole. You hear all this stuff about Michael Jordan being an absolute cunt. And it's like, okay, you can be a fan of his sporting career, and he's a good physical player, but he's also, like, an asshole and, like, treats people like shit. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, people are so, like, narrow-sided. They only believe what they want to believe. And if someone does one good thing, a lot of times they'll overlook all the bad shit they do just because of that one good thing. It's like, how much shit do you want to take before you stop putting up with that shit, man? God damn. God. I was actually surprised, though, when I heard about Michael Jordan being an asshole. It's kind of like, it's surprising. I don't know. Just because, like, a lot, you don't want to believe that some of these big superstars, these big sports players and sports stars are assholes. But I mean, I guess they can't help it sometimes. Though, when you think about the lives they've had, like, he's just a kid that grew up, probably had an average childhood, maybe even a worse childhood. He's came from shit, and he's come up, and he's just from the age of like 18, being a billionaire, being a millionaire. Getting all the girls he wants, getting all the, like, money he wants, buys whatever the fuck he wants. Of course he's going to be a little up himself and a bit of an asshole. Because his whole life people have been telling him he's allowed to be up himself and be an asshole. So it's kind of to be expected. But I really, really appreciate and respect the person who's in that position and isn't an asshole. Like, through all that shit and all that bullshit that you've gone through and all that big-headed stuff that people just push on you almost. They're like, here's this huge, like, I will suck your dick, man. Even, like, everyone's just like, oh, man, I'll suck your dick. Good work, man, I'll suck your dick. Do you want your dick sucked? I'll suck it right now. Like, if you go through all that shit and then still are, like, a humble human being and nice and respectful, then I respect you so much. I respect you so much for that. It's ridiculous. But I hate when it's the other way. When they completely flip. It's like, all my respect is gone. I now disrespect you. You're a piece of shit. I hate that. I hate when people turn out the wrong way. And it's almost like, it's saddening, man, because you see potential in a lot of people. In a lot of people, you see potential. And then they just piss it away. Yeah, I don't understand. And I don't understand how it happens either. I don't understand how it happens. I mean, I assume it's like a bad set of circumstances. But a lot of times, it's a bad set of circumstances after they've had like a super good. Like it's all a bunch of first world problems put onto someone who is rich, famous, and really has nothing to fucking worry about. And he's got all of a sudden has a couple first world problems. He starts doing drugs. He starts being an asshole. And it's like, dude, you literally had everything you could ever want, and some one bad thing happens, and then all of a sudden you're the fucking bad guy. Like Justin Bieber getting like a bottle thrown out of him at a concert, and then he walks off, and everyone has to suffer for it. Like, I feel sorry for the people who paid for that concert, man. Like, why the fuck would you pay for a concert? Some dude throws a bottle at you and he just walks off. Like, grow the fuck up, dude. You're doing a show. You're getting paid for this. This is your job. Do your fucking job. God, I just got into a huge rant about just fucking weird shit. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the tattoo. If I should or shouldn't do it. Maybe if you have any ideas you want to tell me about it, let me know. I'll definitely read all the comments. I'm actually really interested in what you guys have to think. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, have a good year. And I'll see you later, guys. See ya. Oh, no, Pypo. Pypo, don't do it. Come to your sentence, Pypo, now. Ah! Bless